Not just Diddy, but Diddy and Jay-Z are monsters. And the victim-making machine kept going on.
Will Diddy start snitching?
He better.
Diddy was talking to the feds.
Because the beautiful thing about these people is that they're all narcissists. Truthfully, they're not loyal to each other at all.
The music industry is no stranger to controversies, but the latest allegations and revelations are shaking its very core. Jay-Z, one of the biggest names in the industry, has found himself at the center of a whirlwind of accusations, lawsuits, and shocking claims. But that's not all. Jaguar Wright, one of the most vocal whistleblowers, is making headlines with her relentless pursuit of exposing the truth. And in today's video, we're diving deep into the connections, accusations, and the potential fallout. Buckle up. First, let's address the lawsuit that's making headlines. Jay-Z has been accused of assaulting a 13-year-old in a legal case linked to Diddy. However, Jay-Z is adamantly denying these claims, insisting that this is nothing more than a blackmail attempt to tarnish his reputation. While his legal team is working to dismiss the allegations, this lawsuit has sparked widespread debate and speculation online.
Jay-Z is staying on the offensive, going after not only the attorney who filed the rape lawsuit against him and Diddy, that would be Tony Busby, the attorney, but also the accuser. And he has filed a new motion this morning, which we're going to get to in a moment, but basically he wants to level the playing field with the accuser. But first, we got to start with this response that Jay-Z had to the allegation. Catch you up real quick if you hadn't heard, but a woman who had filed a lawsuit against Diddy back in October, alleging that he had raped her at a VMA after party in the year 2000 when she was only 13 years old.
Right. Remember, this is when she allegedly was given a drink. She felt woozy, and there was Diddy, and there was a male celebrity who was unnamed at the time, and also a female celebrity.
Well, that unnamed celebrity is now named. She refiled the lawsuit on Sunday. She and her attorney, Tony Busby, refiled it and named Jay-Z as that unnamed celebrity involved in the rape. Jay-Z's response is extraordinary in that, look, we've seen all these lawsuits against Diddy, dozens of them now at this point, and frequently his response has been to deny it, but to say nothing else. Jay-Z went way more than just denying it. He did do that.
Now enter Jaguar Wright, a former collaborator and one of the most outspoken voices against corruption in the music industry. Jaguar has been unflinching in her criticism of Jay-Z, accusing him of being complicit in Diddy's alleged crimes and ties to a sex trafficking empire.
For 4 years, I've been screaming, not just Diddy, but Diddy and Jay-Z are monsters. And the victim-making machine kept going on.
Jay-Z has been notable by his silence since these charges were brought against Diddy. Why do you think that is?
Because that's what he does. He starts little fires everywhere, forces everyone involved to go and carry water while he sneaks away without a response. That changes now, Sean. You must respond. You have no choice. Harvey Weinstein, Jeffrey Epstein, Robert Kelly, Sean Combs have one person in common, professionally and privately. Sean Carter. This has been a fist of tyranny that has been punching through our culture and our society for decades. It must stop.
There's been obviously a lot...
Cruelty-free artistry.
Jaguar Wright reiterated her belief that Jay-Z's attempts to hide his wrongdoings, like allegedly spending vast sums of money to bury damaging interviews, including hers with Piers Morgan, won't save him from the inevitable downfall. She also mentioned him attacking her character in an effort to brand her as unreliable.
Are you seeing parallels with Diddy not settling with Cassie and Jay-Z not settling with Busby?
It's the exact same thing. And guess what? He's going to be disappointed the exact same way. Because what's happening now is, with all the money you've been losing and all of those deals that fell through after Pierce Morgan while you were busy trying to save face when you knew you was going to be named in this suit anyway, well, what does all of that look like now? $500 million, $500 million lost on $50 joints that don't light up. You gotta be the worst businessman in the world. You had a whole streaming company. You stole everyone's catalog, including mine, didn't pay anybody for it, and then sold the company without paying anybody. And, I can't stand Onika, but thank you, Nikki, for telling him that he robbed you too, just like he robbed everybody else. This man is a liar and a thief and a charlatan who believes in dark magic. Nasty things, godless things. He's been lying his whole life.
Considering Jay-Z's impending doom, many people think that Diddy might have been the one to snitch to the feds. In fact, rumors of Diddy giving up other celebrities involved in the sex trafficking in exchange for a lighter sentence have been circling for months.
Joining me now, host of Takedown with Chris Hansen, Chris Hansen. So now we have two people come out saying that Diddy was talking to the feds. Do you think that's true?
Whether it's true or not, and he might have been cooperative in some way, shape, or form, you don't get away with human trafficking unless you give up John Gotti or something like that, and that's not what happened here. I can tell you, Jesse, that this investigation's been going on for a long time, very closely held by HSI, so much so that even some of the agents on the raid a week ago today didn't know whose house they were raiding until they got there. That's how closely held this investigation.
Wow, because there could have been a tip.
Absolutely.
And there are allegations that he was paying law enforcement through his chief of security, which also happened to be Michael Jackson's chief of security.
I don't know if I buy into that. People in Diddy's situation like to have those involved in law enforcement close to them. But that doesn't mean they're taking payoffs. That doesn't mean they're doing big favors. They like that closeness. It's just like how Diddy was able to court Diageo or Estee Lauder. He was very successful in doing that, and that made him a lot of money and gave him credibility outside the hip-hop rap world.
Jaguar Wright says that at this point, Diddy better start snitching if he hasn't already. She also pointed out what could help him the most would be revealing information on the death of Kathy Coriana White, Diddy's mistress who died while she was pregnant with his child. It is widely believed that she was in fact murdered by Jay-Z because she was going public with their relationship while he was married to Beyonce.
Will Diddy start snitching?
Do it up. Yeah,
He better. He better. But the only thing I'm interested in him talking about is everything he knows about Kathy Coriana White. See, I know you know what happened to Corey. Diddy? I know that. You and Jay-Z. Down in Vegas at Tao with Claudia. Why don't you just talk about Kathy? That might help. That might help a lot.
I would say, if those who don't know who Kathy is.
Kathy Coriana White, Jay-Z's pregnant mistress, who died 24 hours after she announced that she was going public with their relationship and the baby while he was married to Beyonce.
But here's where things get even more interesting. Jaguar Wright suggests that Jay-Z might have had a hand in Diddy's arrest. She claims that Jay-Z has a history of setting people up, comparing Diddy's situation to similar claims she's made about other high-profile figures like R. Kelly. If these allegations hold any weight, it could explain why rumors of Diddy cooperating with the authorities have been circulating for months.
So why does it all come to a head now? Why now? Why?
Because he's the acceptable monster at this time, like R. Kelly was the last time I sat on this couch.
So who's next?
Y'all don't see the lineup?
Yeah, we see the lineup. I'm just waiting to see who's next.
Jay-Z is setting Diddy up. Why is everyone having such a hard time? He ain't doing shit different. He lined up D. Haven, stole his life and identity. He lined up Big L, stole his life and identity. He lined up Dame Dash, stole his life, identity, and took his love. Lined up R. Kelly. He wants to be the one.
Yeah, shout out D. Haven. He actually hit us up, wanted to tell this story.
You need to talk to D. Haven.
Yeah, we need to talk to him.
I told you that last year when I put you on the phone with him.
Another point Jaguar Wright raises is Jay-Z's apparent hypocrisy. Before Diddy's legal troubles came to light, Jay-Z was full of praise for him, encouraging fans to idolize Diddy as a role model. But following Diddy's arrest, Jay-Z reportedly distanced himself and changed his tune completely. Jaguar believes this flip-flopping behavior further highlights Jay-Z's guilt and self-preservation tactics. This is another good reason for Diddy to let loose and tell the feds everything about Jay-Z.
Sean Carter is just as bad as the diddler. And I know that for a fact. I got the scars to prove it. You want to know what a box cutter feels like going into your skin and ripping you? I can tell you how it feels. Y'all ain't seen shit yet. That Cassie shit, that's nothing. I'm saying Sean Carter remembers everything he did to me and he's got it on tape. Just like Diddy. And they're gonna be crazy. It's gonna be the women that give him in the end. And I think it's time for him to start speaking up about his very good friend. Just 9 months ago, you were singing his praises. All that he's done for the culture. And how you gotta be crazy like Diddy to make it.
And the lawsuits against Jay-Z may not stop here. According to Jaguar Wright, she's actively working with victims who are coming forward with their stories of abuse. Inspired by the current lawsuit, these individuals are finally finding the courage to speak out. Jaguar believes this is just the beginning and that Jay-Z's downfall will lead to a cascade of revelations and litigation.
The Jay-Z news has hit the Wall Street Journal. This is not good for stock, but someone warned us all along and we have her here to respond. Welcome to Popcorn Planet. I am Andy Signar and I am here with the one and only Jaguar Wright. Jaguar, you told us all so. How are you feeling today?
Like Bill Murray in that movie Groundhog's Day.
Oh, yep. You're just repeating. You know, this is not surprising to you
at all.
It's wild. I asked you this earlier. You're not enjoying this because this is a tough day because look, and I have to say I don't know the truth. But Jaguar has been warning us about Jay-Z. Yeah. Jay-Z has now had an official lawsuit. It's everywhere. It's now being talked about louder than ever. I guess, does that give you some peace to know that people are finally really questioning this man?
It's emboldening me. I spoke on Pierce Morgan. I said that I had 3 victims that I've been working with, victims of the Carters, that were ready to come forward. This might help them feel a little more confident now. So this is great.
According to Jaguar Wright, other than Jay-Z, Diddy could drop bombshells on other celebrities allegedly involved in his reported crimes. Names like Jennifer Lopez, Usher, Beyoncé, and Mary J. Blige have been rumored to be in the crosshairs. Jaguar Wright once even revealed a list of famous people she believed were involved with Diddy.
I'm gonna tell you who I believe is on the tapes. I believe Barack Obama got a tape.
Yeah, he playing hide the hot dog.
I know Jennifer Lopez has multiple tapes.
Oh yeah.
Oof. I know Beyonce got a tape. I definitely know they probably recycled some old Stevie J and Eve stuff. I know Drake got a tape. I know Rihanna got a tape. I know Chris Brown's on one of them tapes. I know Trey Songz has been like a supporting actor in many freak-off films. Definitely Usher. I think what would shock people are the politicians and the royals that were on that tape. And I'm still trying to figure out when Harry and Meghan are going to be honest about their freak-off tape.
Yeah.
I don't think anybody really wants to talk about the fact that the royal family had many times at Diddy party, especially that weirdo uncle.
Jaguar Wright has also gained attention for her uncanny ability to predict industry moves. She correctly anticipated that Jay-Z would sue Tony Busby, the lawyer handling several of Diddy's lawsuits, long before it was confirmed. These predictions add credibility to her claims and have fans watching closely for her next big reveal.
You have said that you believe Jay-Z's worse than Diddy, and I believe
Absolutely.
that. Do you believe he's higher up, in the food chain above?
Now
Diddy?
he is. Now he is. He wasn't, which is why I know he's doing everything that he can do to play both sides against the middle to make sure that Diddy goes down and he stays clean.
Do you think he's scared right now? Do you think Beyonce's scared?
Oh, absolutely. Did you know that Tony Busby, the lawyer that's doing all the Diddy lawsuits, just got sued?
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
By a prominent figure. They're trying to make everybody believe it's Kevin Hart. But the funny thing is, the lawsuit that's suing Tony Busby, Spiro is a partner. And Alex Spiro is Jay-Z's personal lawyer.
Oh, so it's probably Jay-Z then that's doing the suing.
Of course they'd use Kevin's name.
Well,
but it ain't Kevin. Why is Alex Spiro popping up everywhere? He got Alex. He got Alec Baldwin off of a crime he didn't commit, and everyone is heralding him to be this amazing lawyer. He's not an amazing lawyer.
So where does this leave us? Jay-Z is vehemently denying the allegations against him, but the evidence and accusations are piling up.
This morning, rap mogul Jay-Z is denying allegations he sexually assaulted a 13-year-old girl alongside rapper Sean Diddy Combs. That civil lawsuit filed against Combs in October was amended Sunday to include Jay-Z. The accuser, identified only as Jane Doe, says she was sexually assaulted by both men at a Video Music Awards after party in 2000. In a blistering statement, Jay-Z accuses Jane Doe's attorney of trying to blackmail him. He said further, quote, "These allegations are so heinous in nature that I implore you to file a criminal complaint, not a civil one. Whomever would commit such a crime against a minor should be locked away. Would you not agree?" He added, "My only heartbreak is for my family. My wife and I will have to sit our children down, one of whom is at the age where her friends will see the press and ask questions about the nature of these claims and explain the cruelty and greed of people."
With Jaguar Wright at the forefront, working tirelessly to bring these stories to light, and Diddy potentially cooperating with authorities, the music industry's darkest secrets might finally be exposed. Whether Jay-Z can weather this storm or faces the consequences of these allegations remains to be seen. What do you think? Are these accusations against Jay-Z overreaching, or is there truth behind the claims? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more updates on this unfolding story. Until next time, stay safe and stay informed.